G'day guys, I'm Matt Egan. Welcome to the first edition of Ask Egan. I wanted to give you guys the opportunity to ask me any questions to do with the club, the players. I'm the defensive coach, so anything to do with the defenders. I'd like to answer your questions rather than me just answer generic questions that you probably hear all the time. So anything you want to ask about the club, feel free to do so. Let's get into the first question. Yeah, good question, Gal. It is a mindset thing in defence, I think. A lot of our defenders, if you're flying back with the flight of the ball, it's a mindset. You actually got to put your body on the line. Whereas when they get the ball, we're looking for them to rebound, so it's more of a skill thing. Small forwards, putting tackle on, pressure, it's a mindset, trying to get them in the right frame to really make sure they get the pressure on the ball that we require. And snapping goals from the boundary and hitting up leading forwards is definitely a skill. So you definitely need to be good at both. Yeah, tough question, Daniel, because we do have 5 key defenders in our team. So it is going to be tricky trying to fit them all in. I've spoke a lot to Grildy this pre-season. He's been absolutely wrapped with his progress. You saw him on camera on the weekend on a key forward playing full back, so we know he can do that. It's trying to get him, if he is on a smaller opponent, being able to rebound the ball really well. And hopefully you see this week as he's taken the game on a little bit more. I thought his kicking was a little bit sideways last week, and if we can see really good progression with his attack, there's no doubt he can definitely play smaller because he's got the speed to do it. We definitely have a chance of winning, Nick. I think last week we had a really young group around the ball, and they're playing against GWS. They are a really good contested team, so it's good to see this week we've got guys like Chapman coming back in, a big body experience, Mark Bagley, whose first game for the pre-season, so again, really tough player that if we need to throw him around the ball, we can. What we've spoken about during the week is that we're not giving our forwards enough opportunity to score, only 30 inside 50s on the weekend. We feel when it's going in there, they're doing a really good job and they're scoring from it, but giving them not enough opportunity. So a real focus this week of winning around the ball, the clearances and contested ball, trying to get our defenders to join in and help create some inside 50s. If we get that, we feel we're definitely a chance to win. That's a tough question again, Heath. They're all my babies, all those boys. What we've seen this pre-season is they've developed really well. Guys like Ashby, Dalglish, who you wouldn't have seen a lot of, have been absolutely wrapped for them to get some opportunity to play, and I think both of them showed really good signs last week in helping us rebound the ball and getting some really good, creating some really good turnovers. Guys like Gleeson, I think, played 9 games last year, so we're trying to develop him in a few different spots, not just half back. I want to see him on the wing a little bit as well, because he does read the game really well. And Dempsey, who's had an interrupted pre-season, but he's the lightest he's been since 2012. He looks really fit. He's just got to get the match play going, and I think we've seen what he can do. He's a beautiful player and damaging with the ball, and really important for our team. So I can't answer that question exactly, but they all play at some stage, and we're really working hard to develop all parts of their game. Tate pairs, come on. Look, I had a bet with Tate during the pre-season, and I'm not sure if he'd really want me to mention it, but what happened was I said if he wore a pink G-string during training, during a match sort of scenario sort of thing, then I'd buy him a coffee, and he did it last training session. So if he wants to cop the coffee, fair enough.